Hi everyone, and welcome to another TNT. Changing topics for a moment, we're going to be talking about the Thailand Digital Arrival Card, the TDAC. This is a travel formality that you'll have to fill out if you're coming into Thailand either by air, land or sea. And it was introduced from May the 1st, so it's been operating for a couple of months without really any problems. The only problem being if people forget to fill out the TDAC. Now, a few people have contacted me recently, sending me screen grabs of some scams related to the TDAC. Because of course the first thing that most people would do, thinking, oh gee, I've got to fill out this TDAC when I'm flying to Thailand, I'll just put it into Google. Now, when you do, you don't necessarily get the government official immigration Thailand Digital Arrival Card website coming up at the top of your Google search. The way Google works these days is there are sponsored sites. I mean, Google has to make money like anybody else, and you have to scroll down through those sponsored sites until you get to the actual proper Thailand immigration site for the TDAC. And I'm going to leave it there, the actual site, for the entire program, because that's the website that you need to type in if you are going to apply for the TDAC. Now, it may be that some of these other sites actually work. You can type in your information and it somehow gets through to the immigration department. The problem is they're charging for the service. Now, let's start with this email. And thanks to this viewer, he said, "Hi Tim, I love what you do. I'm a subscriber to the channel. Thought you would be interested in these guys who are clearly scamming people into paying for their Thailand arrival card." Don't type it in. That is not the website for a TDAC. The TDAC, the proper Thailand Digital Arrival Card, is free. You don't have to pay for it. It says it's the first link in Google. For me, it's a scam, as they're charging $49 for what is a free service. Thoughts on this? Expose! So this is the screen grab. There's another sponsored site there at the top. The actual site, this is the Thailand Digital Arrival Card from the Immigration Department. It's number 2 on that particular Google search. Now, depending on what you actually type into your Google search, different sites will come up. Usually it's not the proper Thailand Immigration TDAC site. This is what I did this morning. So I typed in TDAC Thailand, sort of words you might use in a search, and up the top we've got this digital entry system, sponsored, and this ivisa.com, sponsored. Both of them aren't the proper site, and the actual Thailand Digital Arrival Card site comes in at number 3. So if you go into one of these sites, this is easytripthailand.com, do not go on this to register for your TDAC. It says apply for your entry pass, and when you scroll down further, you get the information that there is a fee, $68 for each traveller. That's a scam. There is no fee for the TDAC. So here's another one. This is ivisa.com. Again, this is not a site to get your TDAC. In this case, it asks for your nationality and then a date that you're arriving, and then it takes you here where you've got to start filling in information, and the kicker being that it's going to be calculating a fee at the checkout. There is no checkout for a Thailand Digital Arrival Card. The TDAC is free. This is the correct site. So this is the front page, the correct website, tdac.immigration.co.th, and it gives you the option of a new arrival card, or you can update your current arrival card if perhaps you didn't have all the information at the time. And there's a user guide there, there's a question and answer section, pretty much anything you will need to know before you fill out the TDAC. I've done it 3 times now. It's very simple, it's not complicated. It takes about 5 minutes. They'll be after your basic passport information, your arrival details, where you're going to be staying, and also there's a health check, and it basically applies only for people that have traveled to a few African countries over the past 2 weeks. Otherwise, there's no information needed to fill out there. Otherwise, you've got a 3-day window where you can fill out your TDAC before you come to Thailand, and you can do it before you even start packing your bags, on a tablet, on a laptop, on a phone. You can even do it once you arrive in Thailand. All the international airport arrival areas have kiosks where you can fill out your TDAC, but you'll be missing the front of the queue for the immigration officers. Or you can stand in the queue and use the free Wi-Fi in the airports and do it on your phone, but you'll usually find that you're getting a bit exasperated. Now, once you get to the immigration officer and they scan your passport, your TDAC will come up in front of them. Now, you can print a copy off if you want to. You don't really need to, though, because they'll already have your TDAC in front of them on their computer. If you haven't filled it out and you get to the front of immigration and you get to the officer, they'll say, off you go, and you'll have to fill it out before they'll allow you into the country. So that's the TDAC. That's the website. Be very careful to avoid any website that's asking you to pay for a TDAC. It's free, but you do have to fill out one before you arrive in Thailand. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that's been of use. Hopefully it saves some people a bit of money and, well, obviously getting scammed. Please subscribe to the channel. I think I've said everything I need to. We'll see you next time.